The Louvre Palace, which houses the museum, was begun by King Philip II in the late 12th century to protect the city from the attack from the west. As the Kingdom of England still held Normandy at the time, remnants of the medieval Louvre are still visible in the crypt. According to the authoritative Grand Louvre, the name derives from an association with a wolf hunting den. In the 7th century, Burgundafara, Abbas, in Meaux, is said to have given part of her villa called Louvre, situated in the region of Paris, to a even though it is doubtful that this land corresponded exactly to the present site of the Louvre. Whether this was the first building on that spot is not known, and it is possible that Philip modified an existing tower. Art critic Étienne Lafont de Saint-Étienne, in 1747, published a call for a display of the royal collection. On the 14th of October 1750, Louis XV decided on a display of 96 pieces from the royal collection, mounted in the Galerie Royale des Ponchères of the Luxembourg Palace. A hall was opened by Lenormand de Turneham and the Marquis de Morani for public viewing of the King's paintings on Wednesdays and Saturdays. The Luxembourg Gallery included Andrea del Sarto's Charity and works by Raphael, Titian, Poussin or Van Dyck. It closed in 1780, as a result of the royal gift of the Luxembourg Palace to the Count of Provence by the King in 1778. Under Louis VI, the idea of a royal museum in the Louvre came closer to fruition. The Comte d'Anjou broadened the collection and in 1776 proposed to convert the Grande Galerie of the Louvre, which at that time contained the plans reliefs, or 3D models of key fortified sites in and around France, into the French Museum. Many design proposals were offered for the Louvre's renovation into a museum, without a final decision being made on them. Hence, the museum remained incomplete until the French Revolution. The origins of the name Louvre are somewhat disputed. The Louvre Palace has been subject to numerous renovations since its construction. In the 14th century, Charles V converted the building from its military role into a residence. In 1546, Francis I started its rebuilding in French Renaissance style. After Louis XIV chose Versailles as his residence in 1682, construction work slowed to a halt. The royal move away from Paris resulted in the Louvre being used as a residence for artists under royal patronage. For example, generations of craftsman artists from the Bull family were granted royal patronage and resided in the Louvre. Meanwhile, the collections of the Louvre originated in the acquisitions of paintings and other artworks by the monarchs of the House of France. At the Palace of Fontainebleau, Francis collected art that would later be part of the Louvre's art collections, including Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. The Cabinet du Roi consisted of 7 rooms west of the Galerie d'Apollon, on the upper floor of the remodeled Petite Galerie. Many of the king's paintings were placed in these rooms in 1673, when it became an art gallery, accessible to certain art lovers as a kind of museum. In 1681, after the court moved to Versailles, 26 of the paintings were transferred there, somewhat diminishing the collection, but it is mentioned in Paris guidebooks from 1684 on, and was shown to ambassadors from Siam in 1686. By the mid-18th century, there were an increasing number of proposals to create a public gallery in the Louvre.